Oh, okay, there.
Sounds good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hello, one and all. Welcome
He
back
was in
to another.
France. He was in France until he got here.
We. I'm not afraid to stab a child. Um. Hi, remember here in the Dissonance Complex. Don't do as I say, or do in situations. Please don't stab a
Here in the
child.
dissonant complex. Here in the dissonant complex, we like killing children. We like beating up people for no reason.
To be fair, the first session I literally had children fight. Not the point. Hi, welcome all to the Dissonance Complex, where I can do whatever the fuck I want because it's my channel, not yours. Please don't sue me, Katya. Um, we are here with the DHA cast once again. We have another one of our cast members joining us today. We just want to say hi real quick, Onyx.
Hey, sorry for not being here last time.
Yeah.
Apologize not.
So the next morning, once again, is Sean the first person up?
Let me. Let's just roll a d4 to decide who gets up first.
Okay, sure.
All right, so we're rolling
Sean is number
D4.
one because
No, I'll go ahead and roll that.
Sean is one because Sean is number one.
All right, I'll roll D4. Let's see what I get. I got a 2.
We didn't decide who was who yet.
I know, I have it in my head.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
So who gets up first?
I'm Mingo. That's who I am.
So,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
give a
Sean.
little thematic entrance for the
James.
first person up that morning. Um, we go to a bedroom that is decently plain of things that seem to have come off the sides of the streets, things that have been gifted to someone who had nothing. In Mango's sleep that night, you once again had the same dream from months ago, weeks ago, a time period which you cannot pinpoint any longer, of running through the streets in the rain, and every time you see your reflection, it just repeats the exact same sentence: do not open the envelope. And as you seem to fall off the side of the building, you are awakened from your night terror in your bed at like 6 a.m.
Okay, they would sort of just like stay there for a second with just like staring at the ceiling. But yeah, and then sort of like uh take out the envelope and just look at it.
Yeah, just as before, it's the plain envelope. In the front in your handwriting, it says, do not open, and it has just a wax seal holding it together.
You know, they put it back in the compartment. But yeah. And they would attempt to go back to sleep.
Yeah, roll me just a luck check, a D100, to see how well you go back to sleep.
All right.
If you fail, you get stung by bees.
Hold on.
If you fail, you get a sleep paralysis demon.
If you die in your sleep, you die in real life.
If you die in this game, you die in real life. For all you know, I secretly, nano chipped all of you.
If you die in real life, you die
yeah.
in real life.
So I
If you
got
die
an
in real life,
87.
you die in the game.
Wait, 87.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Fun fact for. Actually, I just realized Cal only knows that I use this roll. I go by Call of Cthulhu when it comes to a D100. So, yeah, you attempt to go back to sleep. And you cannot. Every time you seem to doze off, your body jolts you awake. And if you just roll
Quite
a
wonderful.
you get the feeling of falling every single time you close your eyes and start to doze off again.
I'll just like smile through gritted teeth and just sort of get up for the day. Yeah.
For those who are not
And
familiar with Call of Cthulhu, lower numbers are better.
yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
Wait, for which roles?
D100 rolls.
Okay, I'll remember that from now on.
Yes, as you get up, go through your day, and come downstairs, we will go into the room of. We cannot go back into your room. Dice, please roll me a number that's not been selected. We move into another room. There are sports posters overall, a trophy here and there. And as we move closer to the bed, we see a sling wrapped around one of the arms of the bed. And we move to see a lance. A lance due in and awaken.
Is there medieval weaponry in this room?
I heard little. Lance doesn't really do anything special whenever he wakes up. It's just, usual thing. Make sure the parts of his parents' mutations are taken care of, and just goes down, gets his blasphemy drink of tea with like a tablespoon of coffee grounds in it.
Yeah. As you fully walk downstairs, and Mango would see this too, there is just this, what looks to be like the girl from The Ring, completely sleep exhausted, hair just covering her entire face. And you watch as she's just casually scratching her head. And Lance, there's just a moment where you think it's an intruder, and then you see a sleeping dragon on the table that you recognize.
Oh, why is it you?
There's just a slow turn towards you, being like, Mom and Dad's house was too far for coffee.
So, you broke into the dorms.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a hero?
You watch as she just takes the pot of coffee and then just slowly starts to fly out the window.
Why do I have to deal with her?
We've already rolled you. We rolled on you. I could just roll a d2. Anyways, as everyone else is downstairs and just seeing a relative, a possible being that Lance knows just come in and steal all the coffee, we move to a room which seems to be filled with books and academic journals and place of one to study and for them relax with a good book. How is James doing this morning?
Knowing James, Zach probably woke him up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you are getting ready for the day, getting dressed, the black bloody appendage will just appear out from your shoulder, coming through your goes up your shoulder of the shirt and out the neck to form. It just goes. Do I get to kill someone today, or are we still being this whole nice thing?
We're still trying to become heroes, Zach. Why would it change?
Ah, come on, antisocial smart person, mad scientist. Being inside of you that is basically immortal.
Whatever. We're still sticking. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Fine. But
Okay. So,
can I get food?
are you gonna behave? Are you gonna behave today as well again?
Are you gonna give me steak?
I'll check if we have any.
Mm. I want steak with strawberry syrup.
All right. Fine. And then I head to the kitchen.
Yep, as you walk down to the kitchen, and yeah, you were able to go to the fridge and there's just a bunch of steak. There is no strawberry syrup, though.
All right. Well, Zach, there's no strawberry syrup.
Yeah, Mango and Lance downstairs doing breakfast things. You just fully see that blackened appendage just form once again and just go. Then I require sustenance of that of something that is living.
No, you're just gonna have to eat the steak and deal with it.
I require the special sauce.
Do you really? Do you really need it?
Yes, or I will eat your liver.
Can I tell if he's serious?
You know what? Sure. Roll me an insight check with advantage.
Okay, so inside. Let's see. My 1d6. 1d6. First roll. Okay. 5. Let me see if I got a 5.
You know he will absolutely eat your liver.
All right. What time is it? How long do I have until class starts?
You have about an hour.
All right, fine. I'll go get you your stupid strawberry sauce.
Strawberry sauce.
And I start making my way to. I leave the dorm and make my way to the grocery store.
And as you walk out the door, Sean, you wake up, you look over, and in the most sleepy Sean way possible, you swear your alarm clock says it's 7:10 and that we're late for class.
That's not right. He gets dressed, goes down to get some coffee.
The coffee pot's gone, it was stolen.
Ron falls to his knees and cries out in pain.
I want you to know, no one in the dorm
Yeah,
is
he goes-
even giving you the time of the day as you're screaming out, like, I'm guessing, like, why seeing the coffee pot gone?
Yeah. Who could have done
Cruel
this?
world.
That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You good, dude?
Yeah. There's no coffee.
Yeah, blame the sister.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna give you a play-by-play. I came downstairs, made myself my tea, looked across the way. My sister had broken into our dorms and stole the entire pot of coffee. I wish I was joking.
Oh, I believe you. I mean, crazier shit's happened with my family.
So,
Oh.
yeah, I don't think we're getting that coffee pot back, by the way.
And as you mention your family, Sean, your phone dings for a second.
Excellent.
Your sister has sent you a message.
He looks at it immediately.
You see a photo of your sister doing a track course. She's taking a selfie. Her tongue is out. She has like her middle finger up. In the back, you can see she just ranked 4th on a 3rd-year practice course. And you just see the message underneath it like, "Hope the school's doing well for you. Since you decided to go to one of the schools that's been going down in the last couple years."
Sean just yells,
Lance is going to. Okay, Lance is definitely taking a step back.
It's beyond coffee.
By the Lord above, what the hell, man?
My sister ranked, what was it, like 4th, right?
Yeah, 4th on a 3rd-year practice course.
My sister ranked 4th at a 3rd-year practice course. This cannot stand. He will immediately head to class, or wherever, to get stronger.
I'm gonna go hit the books to get strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we get back to James, is there anything Mango and Lance would like to do before class?
Yeah, not particularly.
No. Nothing really, just basic stretches, make sure he's ready for the day.
Doing that PT for your arm.
Yep. Still not. He is keeping that sling off of his arm, by the way.
So we're gonna have James' trip to the grocery store.
Yeah. You're able to get to the convenience store just fine. It's just a couple blocks away.
Okay.
Once
I look for.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I look for the strawberry sauce that Zach wants.
Yes. You go into the ice cream condiments section, and there is a bunch of different strawberry sauces. You watch as
Okay.
the appendage comes out. It sniffs each one, decides on one, and when you look at the price tag, it's a $60 bottle of strawberry syrup.
Yeah, I'm not buying that for you.
If you want me to be a hero, you must feed me the highest quality goods.
In case you forgot, and I don't.
Liver.
In case you forgot, and we don't have a lot of money. Mom didn't give us a lot when we left.
You said this hero work would bring us money.
Well, obviously we have to graduate first in order to get money for hero work.
Fine, you can buy the dollar cheese sauce. Not cheese. Strawberry sauce, like always.
Alright, thank you. And then I grab the cheap strawberry sauce and head to the counter to pay for it.
Yeah, you were able to pay for it fine.
Alright, I head back to the. Okay, what happened?
Yeah, you're able to get back to class with, like, no issue.
Alright.
Now we get to go to our trivia section. Whoop, whoop. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? That's in the public domain, so you can't fucking sue me.
Excuse me. The concept of being sued has been copyrighted. Fletcher will sue.
Fletcher will sue. So we will start with. We'll start with me this time. Easy, medium, or hard?
Medium.
Medium.
Medium well.
A medium well question. Okay, so in the popular kids show from 2006 to to 2012, there was a show named Chaotic. This is where people played a coin game. These coins had monsters on them. When our main character Kaz was given a special code to put into his coin launcher, it allowed him to enter a unique space, allowing him to turn into the monsters on the coin. What is wrong about this statement?
Why did it have to be something I've never heard of before?
I warned you early 2000s cartoons would be on the list of options.
Did you?
Yes.
This is which cartoon?
Chaotic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you wish to make a guess and maybe you'll stumble into it?
I cannot. I can't answer this question.
Yeah, then if you are giving up the false statement in there wasn't chaotic, they used playing cards instead of coins.
Yeah, I was about to say that's some Yokai Watch shit.
Yeah.
Oh god, I miss Yokai Watch.
So
This
good.
was such a good show. Onyx. Easy, medium, or
Eh.
hard?
I'll go medium.
Alright.
Sudden death.
In the original Pokemon, the first Pokemon to be coded into the game Red and Blue was Bulbasaur. Is this correct?
No.
Yes, it was actually Rhyhorn.
Why couldn't I have gotten that question last time?
I mean, just because it's number one on the Pokédex doesn't mean it was coded in first.
Since you
So-
wanted to speak, Mango, easy, medium, or hard?
No. Okay, no. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go easy.
Easy. In the show, My Hero Academia.
I forgot all of the easy ones were about MHA.
Yeah. In the show, My Hero
Nice.
Academia, the main protagonist, whose name is Deku, goes to school with his high school bully, Katsuki Bakugo. In UA, they are currently going to school to be heroes. Who is their idol within UA?
Okay. Well, All Might. Secondarily, though, one might say Bakugo was not Itadori's high school bully, but rather
Did you just say fucking
middle
Itadori?
school. Different
Different show about
Izuku.
school.
No, Izuku. You know, Ichichi. No, he was middle school bully. Yeah, no.
Okay, I misspoke on the year because technically their secondary years are middle school to high school range here in America. But yes, it is. The answer is All Might.
No, I'm being silly.
So I get +2 for education for today.
You get to add a +2 to your next intelligence check.
My next one. Okay, gotcha.
And
Thank you.
Mo gets to add a +1.
Cool.
And the cows, easy, medium, or hard.
Hard.
Hashtag relatable.
You might regret it.
Okay.
My hubris has never led me astray before.
In Danny Phantom.
My hubris.
In
No.
season 2, there's an episode Dark Danny. We get to see an alternate timeline where Danny Phantom ends up becoming the villain. After the death of his friends and family, he goes to live with Vlad. In this form, his ghost half and Vlad's ghost half was removed from their bodies and fused into Dark Danny. in this correlation of events, what caused the original split of death that caused Danny to go evil?
Me, I did it. My hubris has gotten the better of me.
Honestly, I had another question prepared, but you said your hubris wasn't gonna bite you in the ass.
So what was the question again?
To sum it up, what caused Danny to go evil in Danny Phantom in the season 2 episode Dark Danny? For the cows.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Cal. You got this.
I'm just gonna say, in that timeline, that Danny realized Vlad had a point. Oh, I have no
Can I
idea.
steal his? Can I steal his point?
No. The Splatburger sauce overheated and exploded.
AKA, the ghost half of Danny ripped out Vlad's ghost half, and they fused together, and he became evil because of Vlad's ghost half.
See, when I started hearing the question, I was expecting it to be like, oh yeah, this is the episode where Danny like unlocks the ghost whale, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it is.
And was able to use it more powerful than his future self for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So I was prepared
Alright.
for that to be the answer, but no, my hubris.
No, that would be
Never
a
mind.
medium level question.
Yeah, I imagine that happened in class. He says, B, I would like to pick the hard question. And he's like, that question, and you're all like, my hubris.
I would no longer like to pick the hard question.
Yeah, so as the days go forward, you finish with your homeroom teacher that day. You go through your mathematics, villain history, and you have hero history after that. And then you have lunch. You guys are
Alright.
welcome to go off campus for lunch, get something delivered, or there are 3 table options that you can join some of your students within the school.
Is there an empty table in this cafeteria?
No.
Okay, so okay, Zach, what do you feel like wanting for lunch?
You look over at you look over at Zach, and he will just come out from your stomach, and he's bottlenecking the strawberry sauce and just looking at you.
You're too addicted to that stuff.
And it just goes back into your stomach after growling at you.
I can stop anytime.
Okay, well. Alright, so like you said, I can leave, and but of course that would mean I have to pay for it, right? If I go out to eat.
Yes.
Okay, well, how much money do I have on me?
All students that were not rich kids started with the equivalent of $20.
Okay, how much did I spend on the strawberry sauce?
$1.
Alright, so I have $19 left. So I can't afford to go spending money around. I might need it later, so I guess I have no choice but to eat in the cafeteria. So what are the table options?
Is everybody eating in the cafeteria?
I am. Yep, Sean will.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, we're
Three
eating in the
three broke kids walk into a bar.
Yeah, I really need to think about getting a job soon.
You know what? Doing it this way makes my life so much easier. Table 1 has Anya, Waka, Silent, Dave, and Millie. Table 2, there is Maya, Sean, Kita, and Belle. Table 3 has Natsu, Abby, Keaton, and Sam. And the last table has Kiri, Thomas, and Lee.
Other than Curie, I don't know who the rest of those people are. So, I mean, I sort of know who Curie is, so I might as well go over to her table.
Yeah, as you walk over to the table with Kiri, you just fully see Kiri slam her like her hands on the table, looking at the others, and she's just like, guys, I swear to you not. I've seen Candy Mountain. I know it's a meme. It exists. It exists within my mother's backyard, and we eat it every Friday.
Is it too late to pick a different table?
No, you can fully change
An
table.
honest reaction.
Okay, seeing her react like that, I look at the other table to, like, what kind of people do I see in those 3 tables?
So you're kind of seeing table one, Waka, aka the freezer ghost, apparently, is currently just sleeping on top of their food. Silent is just kind of vibing, he's eating, he's reading. Dave is trying to flirt with Millie. Millie's just drinking coffee, and Anya is just trying to prove that she is better than everybody else. In table two, the main thing that you're seeing is every time Kita tries to blow up, Belle's basically grabbing him by his shirt collar and forcing his ass to sit down. At table three, Natsu and Abby seem to be having a conversation while Akita and Samantha or just have their headphones in, vibing to themselves.
Alright, well, it seems like at table 2, Bella's making sure no one is messing around, so I'll just go over there.
Yeah, and where would everyone else like to go?
Table 1, because that's where my boy Dave
Okay.
is.
Mango will
Table
probably
four.
kind of float around,
Oh,
find
okay.
somewhere.
And where's Lance going?
Table 4.
Table 4. So, we'll first start off with Wee, who, as he show up, Dave was just like, now listen. I know that you might not like to go with bad boys, but like, come on, sweetie, we can go, we can have a wonderful. And then as soon as he sees you, he stops flirting and then just goes, yo, Sean, my man.
Hey, Dave! How's it fucking going?
Yeah, you know, good. Silence just doing his thing. Anya's being a bitch. Waka's asleep. And trying to get Millie to agree with a date with a Davester.
Dude. No. Just, Alright.
How's
Is your mic okay?
Still being a bitch?
Huh? Well. No, what'd you say?
Oh, basically, your, Dave was just like, so your sister's still being a bitch.
He says as he leads in, who's that again?
And at that, you just see Dave just look at you closer and just goes, hey, I have an idea, and you might like it.
Mhm.
How about this? I find a different chick, and you can go out with a chick that can make unlimited coffee.
Hmm.
Trying to use you to double date so I can, go out with the girl.
Well, I already fist fought this person.
Second hand
so.
writ.
Bro, listen,
The
we've
boy is
talked
trying to
about this.
wingman for his own game.
Listen, we've talked about this. Fist fighting someone is not the same as going on a date and getting to see girls in cute little tight outfits.
Fist fighting is fun.
We can find you a girl who will fist fight you. Does that make you happy?
Yes.
My sweet, innocent summer child of a friend. One of these days, you will awaken to the beauty of something other than punching someone in the face.
Unlikely.
I'll see.
And moving down, I believe, Onyx, you were sitting at table 2, where it was decently calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you sit down and you're just eating, there's just you can just hear, Kieta just going like, "Now fucking listen here, you stupid ass," and Belle's just like, "If you keep yelling, I'm gonna keep zipping up your mouth. Stop being an ass. Maybe I'll let you talk."
Press a mute button.
Right. I just concentrate on eating my food. Is Zach? I guess is he just drinking his strawberry sauce?
Yeah, you could just like feel inside of you that there's just a bottle of strawberry sauce existing just somewhere above, like, in your chest cavity.
Great. So I just ignore what's happening and just continue to eat.
And we'll say towards the end, when we check in with the Lance, that Mango has kind of floated over there at that table. And at that point, you just hear Lee just go. It just goes, "Guys, I am going to go grab a drink." And you watch as he falls backwards, and there's just a loud crack, and he's just like, "Ow. I gotta go to the nurse again." And you watch as he just starts to roll out of the cafeteria.
What's up, that guy?
So young.
You'd really think if, like, this is the person who has like extremely bad luck because of that quirk, correct?
Yeah, their quirk is super effective. Everything they do to something else is super effective, but everything's super effective against them.
Hmm. You'd think if people are going here with quirks like that, they'd more destruction-proof this place.
You just hear it in from the hallway
You'd think.
from Lee, just being like, "They did that already."
Hmm.
You guys look over and you watch as Kiri is just making sure nobody's watching, and then just pulls out a cup of sugar and just starts drinking it like water.
That's not surprising.
And Aiden's just kind of had put his headphones in at some point and just watching some random YouTube video.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
unless you guys want to speak to someone else in particular, have a certain conversation, we can go ahead and skip over the rest of lunch.
I mean, my character's probably not going to talk to anyone unless they talk to him first.
As you all get towards the...
So, wait,
Go ahead.
Since none of the player characters have really interacted with each other much, except for Sean and Lance, I'll decide right now. Sean notices that Mango exists.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause she kind of just didn't notice him for the past few days.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess 2 days, but
I don't know if Mango noticed he
so
was
Sean will
there.
approach Mango and be like, "Yeah, hey, who are you? When did you get here?"
Oh, hello. That's a good question. Um, call me Mango.
Yes. I'm Sean.
Quite nice to meet you. I come here from somewhere. Can't quite place it.
What do you mean somewhere?
Well, does some place make more sense?
Oh. No.
I thought so. But, I suppose we'll get back to you on that question, but, where do you come from?
Uh, here, around here. Uh, I don't. I tell him where his home address. I don't know where that is.
Oh, that's weird. Just meta guidance. They give them your home address.
No.
193.852. No, fine.
No, Sean's home address. Yeah. Well, his previous home address, because he was whatever.
Oh yes, could you give me your social security? No, shit, no.
Your mother's maiden
I
name.
see, I see. So what is your mother's maiden name?
First pet, no.
Roach.
Roach. Yes. Fine pet.
Yeah, I have a dog back home.
Mango like tries to remember that for a second, and then gives up. But yeah.
Yeah, Sean, your phone dings once again, and you realize it's another message from your sister.
He checks it.
Wait, when you look at it, you see just it's a video this time.
Mm-hmm.
You push play.
I'm just gonna watch it then.
Yeah, you watch as your sister
Yes.
is basically just sets up the camera, and then you watch as she pulls a bunch of metal around her to basically a metal tornado all around her, and then one just like flies off, turns the camera off, and you know your sister just accidentally broke her phone and has to go get a new one.
Sean will burst out laughing. He's immediately, "Yo, Dave, you gotta look at this."
Yeah, Dave just goes, is it like goods or like good?
Look at it. Sean doesn't know the difference.
Yeah, Dave is gonna like quickly look at it, then also start to burst out laughing.
How close is my table is from them?
Uh, it's like one table over, we'll say.
Okay. James just rolls his eyes and tries to block out the noise they're making.
And depending on how loud the laughing is, Lance just has the whole "the fuck they doing over there?"
Yeah, we'll say, hold on, let me roll something. Yeah, the laughter is just fully like filling the cafeteria.
1D 100 decibel.
Alright, so can I see what Belle is gonna do about that?
Oh, Belle's just vibing. She kind of has the mind of like, hey, listen, I'm keeping control of one dumbass, It's not my responsibility to control all dumbasses.
All
Not
right,
my
that's
circus,
fair.
not my monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's fair. I guess I pull out my earphones, put them on, and just take out my phone and start putting on an audiobook.
Does Lance come up, or is he just looking at them like, what the fuck?
It's more just like
Both? Question mark.
Lance's curiosity probably does get the better of him at some point, and he's probably going to like closer to the end. Just what the hell has got you making the cafeteria sound like an auditorium? If you don't mind me asking.
You gotta look at this. He shows him the video.
Okay, Lance is going to laugh out. How hard does it look like this metal sheet hit the phone?
Well enough, you're pretty sure the phone was completely destroyed in one hit.
Okay, yeah, Lance is going to let out like a chuckle at this. Not a full on laugh, but more just. And that's probably gonna be a lot to replace. Oh, that's what you get for showing off when you don't need to.
Why did she send the video without a phone?
Wait, if she broke the phone, how did she send the video?
Yeah, how did she send the?
Listen,
Oh,
the McFamily family secrets. It was uploaded to the cloud, and she just used someone else's phone.
Yeah.
So basically, at my table, Belle is just scolding, I don't know, this guy.
Yeah, just
Because-
keep Kita in control.
Alright.
And as lunch ends, and you go to some other classes, some cookie, apologies, y'all. A cooking class. You once again have gym, and then you are free for the afternoon to do whatever you guys want once again.
Okay. Alright, I'll go first since I wasn't here last time for this. Alright, so I only have 1 point left and another thing to do, whatever, so I'm gonna go with I'll keep going up with the speed, so I'll practice precision.
How do you wish to practice precision?
Can I shoot the symbiote tendrils at something?
Sure, yeah, you can. That would be a control training rather than precision.
Okay, so it's over like a bow and arrow. Would that help with precision?
Yeah, you can go to the gym and just find like some arrow and some what the fuck are they called? Targets. To practice with.
Alright, set up the targets. Start and I use my bow and arrow on the targets.
Well, give me a precision check then.
Precision, okay. Okay, 1d6. Four.
Yeah, you're not hitting bullseyes by far, but like I mean you're not doing that.
Alright, so do I get a point in precision?
And
Alright, so
go ahead.
alright, so I guess that's all I can get points from, so the guy mentioned that I need to join a club by a certain point or else it'll be forced upon me, right?
Yes, but no teachers have talked about clubs yet, so it's up to you if you wish to explore some before they are officially announced.
I might as well, search the clubs before they become available, so before they get filled up.
Cool. Yeah. Before we move to your second time slot, what's everybody else doing during their first time slot of the afternoon?
Sean is going to practice his charisma
Okay.
inadvertently by trying and failing to be a normal person when talking to Millie.
To Millie. So yeah, how do you approach Millie?
And I didn't think this far.
Well, I need to tell you this. I'm gonna make you role play
Oh, God.
understanding your point.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Shit. Oh, fuck.
Your hubris has come to bite you in the ass.
No. No, my real life inability
the
to be a social
hubris.
person.
The Return of the Sith.
Yes. So how are you approaching Millie?
I guess he just finds her wherever she is. He's like, hello, coffee woman.
Name's Millie.
Hello. My name is Sean. You fight very interestingly.
Yes, I fight using hot beverages. Are you wanting? And as she says, "Are you wanting?" She twists her hand and just boiling coffee. It just starts floating above it. Did you want some
Hog
coffee?
face.
So
He is.
coffee pot was stolen.
He sprints away to get a cup.
She's just standing there looking dumbfounded as you just like book it across like the school to book it back to her with the cup, and she just goes,
Yeah, he uses accelerate to do it faster.
Yeah, she just goes into her bag and pulls out a Starbucks, no, not Starbucks, it doesn't work with the memes. Enter name brand here cup, deluxe edition.
Nova dollars.
And
Fractal scent.
just looks at you if you want her to use her own cup specifically made for coffee or whatever you randomly grab from the kitchen.
Just whatever he randomly grabbed, he went through the effort to get it.
She'll just move the coffee into your cup as it just starts to stream in. And she's just like, I can't make sugar or creamer, so hope black coffee's enjoyable.
That's fine. You are my new best friend.
I don't know you.
It's a date. Oh, nothing.
But I punched you in the face. That might as well. I thought. Oh.
That's not how people make friends, my dear.
This is a revelation.
I mean, it's how me and my sisters made friends since we were in elementary school.
And how many friends do you actually have?
Lift up one finger. A second one. One.
There we go. Now, if you wish to start a friendship, we can do this in the proper manner. Do you like to become friends, or do you think just punching a girl in the face makes you think you're claiming her friendship?
No, that's W Riz.
I always. Sure. Real friendship.
My name is Millie. Nice to meet you, John. If
Yes.
you'd like,
Uh,
we can go grab a coffee, one that I don't have to magically summon.
Yes. Coffee is the best way for anyone to have a conversation.
Nice coffee and a strawberry cream bagel. And then just for
Coffee and coffee.
the screen just appears back to Zach coming back out and just spitting an entire bottle of strawberry syrup outside of Onyx's body.
What happened?
Oh, I
What
was
was
making the
damaged?
joke as they were talking about, strawberry crepes. We just see a scene of Zach spitting out the empty bottle of strawberry cream.
I pick it up and actually throw it away.
Um, then, what
This is in the same room.
No,
Oh,
you guys are in different parts of the school. I just wanted to make the joke, to be
yeah.
honest. But yeah, you guys sit
Okay.
down, and she goes to get some cups of coffee from the cafeteria man. Sits down with the two crepes, and she just goes, "So other than punching people in the face, what do you like to do in your spare time, Sean?"
Brain.
Okay, other
For
than
punching more people.
do you have an interest outside of fighting?
It's like the anime close-ups.
The only things I'm
near
interested in are
Shy.
being a hero and coffee.
Okay. So, we're gonna get you out of the house more often as part of this friendship because, coffee and hero work will only get you so far.
It's got me this far.
Yeah,
Pretty far.
you're currently a child, like the rest of us, who don't require a lot of sleep, and I'm pretty sure the amount of coffee you drink is concerning. This says, coming from someone who has to drink the liquids I summon.
Well, I mean, most of the caffeine content is consumed by my quirk.
That is fair, so is mine. Have you tried, and hear me out, have you ever played a game, like a board game? Have you tried a video game?
Sometimes I watch Dave play them.
Do you want to try to play a video game?
Sure. I don't.
Yeah, as you guys finish the cup of coffee and stuff, Millie will take you to her room. And you want as she goes up to her gaming system, and she turns it on, and she pulls up "Just Keep Boogieing 20XX."
Alright, may I interject?
Yes.
Yeah. So, as soon as Sean crosses the threshold into Millie's room, it cuts to Dave, and a single tear is shed from his eyes.
David just I feel a disturbance in a force. Someone got into a girl's room before me.
Yeah.
You didn't have to cut me out.
She will just look at you being like, "You like fighting and training, and I like to dance, so, what you want to listen to? I got the deluxe edition, so, any song that's on the top 20s, 30s, chart 100, hero theme songs. Honestly, it's a good mix of anything you want to dance to."
I don't know much about music. I'm fine with anything.
She is going to put on the classic "Poison" by Britney Spears. No, Britney Handaxe. Also, hashtag we're glad that Britney is free. But yeah, you guys will spend the time just doing some Just Dance. If you wish, you can also use this time to practice tempo as well as your charisma.
I already maxed out tempo
All right.
for now.
What does Mingo and Lance? What are the vibes we're looking at for you for your first time slot?
Hmm.
It would take 1,000 years for either of them to respond.
No,
I'm
I just
trying to.
given.
I've been trying to think.
I gave the undecisive one multiple choices. Well,
I'm gonna say Lance would spend his time doing. He's going to do a rerun of the course he did back when he was being shown around the place.
cool. And just for a luck check, let's see. God, fucking damn
Oh
it.
dear.
Sure, what course do you wish to do? What obstacles would you like to be added?
I'm gonna roll something to. I'm going to roll Lance a hubris check. Sure, why not?
Hubris. Your hubris has really been biting you in
You
the
know what?
ass this entire session.
He's exactly, and that's why he's realizing. Maybe I'll just go for like running, climbing, and a bit of swimming.
Cool. As you were doing a track, give me a reaction check if something goes off unplanned.
Oh boy. That is a 5 plus 2 for a 7 on 1 dice, which is a
A crit.
crit.
So yeah, you're easily able to dodge as you just see as a polo raises up, a fireball seems to be launched and just sizzles into the ground as you start seeing something sink to the bottom of the pool.
The hell was that? Can I look to try and see what caused that thing?
Sure. Give me perception. Or Gen Ed.
Either way, it's a 3 with no pluses.
You have no idea what caused the thing. But you do still know something's at the bottom of the pool.
Can I look to see what's at the bottom of the pool?
Yeah, as you go to look at the bottom of the pool, first it just seems to be a charred body. Then there's just some glowing, and then you just see what has been deemed the freezer ghost just roll over at the bottom of the pool. Does not even seem to have reacted to being on fire not even 5 seconds ago.
Is he like coming up for air anytime soon,
Nope.
or?
Just seems to be sleeping at the bottom of the pool.
Uh-huh. Well, I can't just let a person drown. I'm gonna like, also kind of feeling bad for what happened to him like yesterday. I'm gonna drag his ass out of the pool.
Give me a strength check to carry this man out
Gladly.
of the pool.
Gladly. Mm. Mhm. 13 on 3 dice.
13. Yeah, you're able to easily pull Waka out from the pool. And as you get them out of the water, they just slowly look at you and just go, when the fuck did I leave my dorm room?
Better question, why were you on fire?
I was on fire? Yeah, it's fine. I was in a pool. Those tend to heal my wounds. Can I go back to
If you
sleeping
sleep in a
pool?
pool, you would drown. Under most circumstances.
You just kind of get like a stare. For
Drowning
a
is a
moment.
thing a person has to worry about.
I've never drowned before. Like the time I woke up in the Titanic. That was interesting.
Okay, right. Sleep deprived. Yeah, you should probably go back to your dorm in that case.
You just watch as Waka just. Do you set Waka back down eventually? Are you still like carrying Waka?
Oh yeah, just like on the bench nearby, or just there.
You watch it, instead of Waka going back to the dorm, they just pull some water around them like a snuggie. Just curl up in the water, it just flops over, it is back asleep.
Do not let this man eat a devil fruit.
No. I did what I had to do. I did what. I'm just going to go try finish the course, or
Oh.
restart it if that like fucked with the time.
Yeah, it did kind of fuck with the time. Though, you
Fine.
notice as soon as you look back to see if Waka's still there, completely gone.
Adios.
That
This man is a specter.
He is the
I
freezer
see why
ghost.
someone called him a freezer ghost before.
That was me.
Yeah, just roll me like a flat, like, speed check. To just do some run-ins.
Alright. Flat speed. That would be a 4 on 1 dice.
Yeah, you're above average for at least some people who are also like they're running around, and then I'm gonna give another quick luck check. God fucking damn it, the jokes today. As you were about to finish the race, you just randomly trip over something, and when you look over, it's just a Waka that just casually looks at you, slides you a piece of paper. When you look at the paper, look back up, Waka's gone again.
The fuck does the piece of paper say?
That was a quick time event.
As you pull up the piece of paper, you just see handwriting.
Just on the piece of paper, you failed.
No, basically it just
It's
says
Mango's letter.
from. It's from Dr. Flynn. He's just like, hey, yo, you have a checkup on Friday. Just wanted to make sure you were good, and
Fuck.
I do apologize if my assistant can sometimes be a bit scary. I promise. They're not undead. At least they have a heartbeat.
I really don't want to have to do that. I mean, I could just say he fell asleep and never gave the note to me.
And then
I could just like rip up the note.
and then at the
Never
ver-
happened.
Then at the very bottom of this is just like, if you rip up this note, I'll have Waka deliver one every single afternoon until you RSVP.
I could just say I never saw any of them.
And then as you look down again, there's just a PSS. I have eyes everywhere, Lance. Do not tempt me. I do not want to deal with your mother.
keeping track of your patients, not because you don't want them, not because they might die, but because you don't want to deal with their parents.
Oh, and then there's just a second where you read it again and there's a PSS. Lance, I swear to God, stop tearing up this piece of paper.
Well, I didn't even get to that point yet, but you can't stop what hasn't been started, so those words mean nothing.
Yeah, and as we move away from you, Mingo, what are you doing for your first, time slot of the day?
Let's see. What would Mingo be doing? It's a good question. I think they're gonna try and bump up their. I think a fun stat to bump up would be deception.
Okay, how is Mingo going to become more deceptive?
Maybe, in light of being recently asked a bunch of questions about who they are, where they're from, and whatnot, they're going to try and practice using fake identities.
Hey, at least you're not getting a girl to say I love you and then ghosting them.
That too. No, sorry. No.
No, yeah. So you give me a deception check.
All right. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so that's gonna be a 3d6. Hold on.
Plus, if you have anything in deception.
Yeah, not yet. That's a 7.
Yeah, you feel like you've gotten into a very convincing way to say like who you are, where you're from, what you're doing here.
Okay.
And for your last time slot, and today's a shorter session. Main reason because I don't want to start combat at like an hour and 30 minutes.
So can we do my second times thing?
Oh, this next thing would be taking up your second time slot.
Ooh.
As you guys are called into a shelter category, as the villain alarm, some villains are attacking the school, and as all of you are locked together within a dorm, a wall gets blasted down, and before you can see your attacker, I'm gonna end session here, so this way we have enough to do an entire combat next session.
Alright, so that happened. That took up my second time slot.
Yeah, so it would have taken up everybody's second time slots.
Okay, yeah, I guess I was on my way to the clubs when that happened.
It's like
Yeah,
they
you-
busted the
Always
wall.
nice
Mango's
tight
just like,
band.
I am John Smith from Finland.
I mean, I like how the other three are social and already made friends, and James is just doing his own thing.
Well,
He's just vibing.
Thank you all for watching, and thank you for trying to guess on this episode of Where's Waka's Resting Place this session. I'm making that joke because Toki's currently in the chat. Remember, this is the Dissonance Complex. I can do whatever the fuck I want because it's my channel, not yours. Please do not sue me, Katya. I hope everybody enjoyed the second episode of DHA. And we will be back in 2 weeks for a wonderful combat session. And we will see who within the PCs put a target on the group's backs. Love you all in combat.
Will Dave get a
Thank you very
girlfriend
much.
next time?
All right,
Probably
bye.
not.